The Dark Hand of Magic is a 1990 novel by Barbara Hambly, and is book 3 of 3 in the Sun Wolf and Starhawk series, which begins with Ladies of Mandragon. And I have previously reviewed Ladies of Mandragon, as well as the sequel, Witches of Windshar, on this channel. This one begins very shortly after book 2, The Witches of Windshar, ends. Sun Wolf and Starhawk are harried from the start and get rather beat up by Shadar very closely again after the close of book 2. That was kind of on the horizon of book 2, but trouble with their old mercenary company with the wizard in Vorshall brings the two back to where they didn't think they'd return. The troop the duo led as captain and lieutenant until the end of book 1. Now, that's really the focus of this book as well. Well, we meet some old faces, Dog Breath, Little and Big, Thurg, Zane, Ari, Firecat. We also have the eye-catching newbie, Opium, though she's a camp follower as dancer and slave rather than a soldier. We also have some surprising characters like the Lady Prince, Morgan, Purcell, and there is a military banter present, though, again, with the mercenary company that you would see in like Black Company or parts of Malazan, or again, kind of like you'd see in the first book as well in the series. And Sun Wolf is still a wizard, if an unschooled one. He is more competent in his abilities, but maybe not competent enough to face a tested wizard at the siege. I gotta find out who that wizard is first, though. And then there are hexes and golems to deal with from there. It's a very dangerous time all around. This one has a lot of plot that goes in directions I wasn't expecting, different than the most straightforward plots of the first 2 books, which were still great. There's also more beautiful passages, I'd say, in this one, and some things with fire and rape even that really get emotional responses, I'd say, or they did it out of me at least. There are definitely brutal things within. It's not nothing really to Sun Wolf anymore, who now has more emotion attached to his character, and not just for his love, Starhawk. Really, it's kind of moving out of, I'd say, like some sword and sorcery stuff that has a lot of great violence, or tends to, but also tends to not really get much of a reaction out of our main characters, moving into more heroic fantasy you'd see at the time, rather dark and gritty, but not overly existential, essentially. So it has a great ending as well, and I definitely was wishing there was more when I finished. So, well, the last book in the series, there are actually several novelettes that were self-published, I believe, that I'll have to check out, and maybe I can hope for a bind-up of these novelettes, because I'm sure they could fill up a 4th volume. But really, it's very expertly done. It is an insanely good time, and there's nice diversions even to trick the reader. That definitely serve a purpose, but don't trick the characters, essentially, and got me very suspicious. Overall, a very, very, very fun read. Probably one of my favorite reads of the year, as it is.